Back. Okay, so you said, "Oh, thank God," before I left during BRB, and then I asked, "Thank God?" And then you say, "Many people's opinions of Stormblood hinge on how much they like or dislike that trope, because Xenos is that to the core, and it pisses some people off to no end." Like, what is he, stupid or something? Why didn't he just kill them? I gotcha. No, I like that. The thing is like, these games require so much suspension of disbelief. I don't know. Why would that be where someone draws the line, right? I like that trope usually. I just think it's fun. All of the little angels. It's like how Jujutsu Kaisen worked into the power system, like, oh, explaining your convoluted-ass power is beneficial because of the narrative and how the power system works. So it gives, like, a reason to do that trope. Can you believe it? We faced the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell the tale. You've no idea what this means for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor and we're not gonna stop until we've taken back our homeland. Alright, getting a little bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We've got wounded to tend to first, and we should get back to the village. I think Freckles is gonna die. He's got, like, death flags all over him. Like, Hisoka Hunter x Hunter type of thing. Like, no, let him get stronger, I wanna fight. The best arc in Promised Neverland revolved around that too, but they cut that from the anime because they decided to make the anime terrible. How are you feeling? After fighting that demon, I can only imagine. You know you're inside of my bird, right? Anyway, thank you for, not giving up on us. The shinobi too. Whatever her name is. Your Kirby's got little Majora's Mask on, that's cute.
For my comrades' ministrations.
Comrades.
Generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Stare any harder and you're like to put a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
I like his orange yukata a lot. He's like the only one that's got a yukata that's that colorful.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize. I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many.
Many.
You should not be so hard on yourself. In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
Me. Thank me.
That words which will suffice. But thank you.
I can't use your name because it's a voiced cutscene, but thank you.
And there they are!
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new Primal Slayer.
No confidence.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
You would, though. What?
You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us.
Against us.
Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, it is plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a room.
Wow, she made it weird.
If you insist.
Hate her to the
While in
end.
Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid.
Sharing a womb.
Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore.
Just teleport, assholes. Everyone can teleport.
Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. It would be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return. For there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
Comrades. Speak with your comrades. I will be traveling to the Asm Steppe, Fugo. I found Lord Hien once before, and I'm confident I can do so again. Moreover, it was to me whom he put the question of Doma's resolve. I feel it my duty to deliver him our people's reply. Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth of their hearts. Too long has it been since I looked on his face. It would be of great comfort to see him again. And no small comfort if you were to join us in the search, I should think. Navi's being real cute and like rubbing my leggies. Navi. I wonder what kind of man Lord Hien is. From what I heard, he's about the same age as me. Then there's Fordola, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Like her, he was born and raised in an imperial province. That's all he's ever known, but unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe if I understand that, it'll help me understand a lot of other things. Ah yes, the other things. Nanohana. The beloved king returning to urge his countrymen to rise up in rebellion. Not a story you'd hear in Charlayan or Ul'dah, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but no land's people is so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter where they go. Doubtless you speak from personal experience. As much as this Lord Hien intrigues us, Ryugo, there are vital tasks to be attended to here. Preparations for the inevitable assault on Doma Castle, for one. Then there is also the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugane, dealing with this troublesome Aetherite. I could go on, but you understand. Aye, so it goes. We all have our responsibilities. We shall depart for the Atom Step at once. You will be joining us, Ryugo. Yep. For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Doman Liberation Front in your absence. We shall refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence and devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we'll be ready for war. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you'd better contact us. Noble sacrifices are a last resort, remember? Follow me, my friends. We have many malms to travel before we reach Reunion. Wait, don't leave yet. Here, take these for the road. It's simple fare, but it's the least we can do for you after all you did for us. It may be stupid and naive of me to say, but I will. But I will. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win our freedom. So, don't keep us waiting too long.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror.
Is that what he sounds like?
Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself.
1 second, Navi went out of the room.
Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty...
She kind of deserves it.
They render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope. To make an example of Doma, such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty now, or die with the rest of them.
Are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for.
He's not out of earshot yet and kills him.
Oh.
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want him dead. I want his friends dead. I want the heads of everyone he knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
Just wait for her tragic backstory, though.
You mean I can finally go after him? I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, milady, he won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no. This is the place. When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind.
Hmm?
And yet here you are.
Athenian? What are you doing?
Yet, if this be the work of the eyes, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say.
The boy.
Damn you, Alphano.
I feel like the voices are... No, don't skip it. The voices are disproportionately low and I need to turn them up in settings. Here there be Zyla. He looks different outside of his alien cosplay. Yeah, right? They fixed his neck. If all are ready to depart, let us depart for... Oh. If all are ready, let us depart for reunion in the Asm Steppe. Our route will be somewhat circuitous. We will need to return to the Ruby Sea and head north along the coast, past Isari. Okay. Let's go. I lost a lot of my settings when I had to reinstall the game. What is performance versus voice? What are performance sounds? Funny Dragoon is back. I'm gonna pull master volume up a bit. Maybe lower BGM just a smidge. Maybe sound effects just a smidge. I'm gonna bring everything to 75. What is that noise? Oh, that's the example for voice. Everything's at 75. Or close enough. And then I'll bring things up as needed. Oh, performance is like when people play instruments, okay. So I'm gonna bring voice up to, let's say, 85. I lost my blue background that's like supposed to look like regular Final Fantasy, but I'll take normal dark for now. It's a nice change of pace. I am going northeast. Okay. So, what Estinian was commenting on was somewhat lost on me. Was he looking at the hole where the eyes were thrown before and saying, damn, the eyes aren't here? Or is it something that I don't know about yet? Yeah, the eyes have switched hands a couple times now. I should show this to my tortoise so he knows how easy he has it. I did like a full deep clean of his terrarium recently. Or I guess his pen, it's not really a terrarium. It is difficult to like remove all that nasty dirty substrate and then put in new substrate, because the substrate is like coconut shells, right? And it comes in these like hard decompressed blocks, like dehydrated blocks, and I have to put them in a big container and add water, and then they expand over the course of a couple of days. But then I have to get them, I'm supposed to like let them dry out enough, but if I do that, it'll take literal months unless I like spread it out thinly on a tarp in the sun. So like I kind of just have to put it in there wet. And that's a big pain. From here until we turn north until we arrive at a cave through which we must pass through in order to reach the Azim Steppe. Lise and Gosetsu have already gone ahead, we should carry on as well. Cookie sheet in the oven. It would take maybe 20 batches to do that. Like maybe if I just sit there all day and do that, I could, but it would take a lot of time just based off of the volume of substrate that there is. Hard to see from my phone, but I think it's a new thing. What are you talking about? What's a new thing? I feel like that might have been intended for like Finn's chat or something. But I can't think of anything that would be related context. You are attacking me. Dies instantly. Oh, never mind. Hello, Gosetsu. Goodbye. There's 2 areas left. Estinian stuff? It's a new thing, okay. So Azim Steppe will be the 5th area I unlock, and then there'll be 1 more. Well, why are you being hit by the delay more than other people? Is it because you're on mobile? Is that the reason? Sometimes you have to restart the stream because you slowly drift further back in time. I think there is an element of... I think that might be a Twitch problem sometimes. I don't know.
I remember the emptiness, vast and endless. The Azim Steppe, home to countless roaming tribes.
Huh. This is a cool area.
A sacred land.
I say entering every area.
By elder gods. Here, we would find Doma's salvation.
Doma!
With the wind at our backs, we walked on. In search of hope. In search of him.
Him. So this is Doma proper now? I give you the Azim Steppe, Ryugo, though I should say that this is but one small portion of it. Despite the close proximity, Domans rarely venture this far north. Most find these lands and their people strange and foreign. Fortunately, those who frequent Reunion are more welcoming than most. Come, it is not much further. It's right there. They got Bouffalant. I gotta kill Bouffalant. The Bouffalant is aggressive. Look at your back, that is fucked up. The wind sprites keep making me confused because they keep thinking that I'm seeing Aether Currents. Well, there's one. Right next to it. Mystery Warrior. Give me the current. I did not want to run. Welcome to Reunion, my friends. Here's where we will all begin our search for Lord Hien. Hien. When last I spoke with Lord Hien, he said he had much time in these markets. He spent much time in these markets. I had hoped we might find him here today. But alas. Yugiri, I've been meaning to ask, there are an awful lot of Xyla here, aren't there? No clue if I'm saying that right. Oh, I assumed you knew. The Azim Steppen have been home to nomadic tribes of the Xyla since antiquity. More than 50 roam these lands, and though they do not constitute a nation, there is a hierarchy of sorts determined through ritual combat. Funny, if they're so busy fighting each other, you'd think the Empire would be able to march in and take the step with ease. I wonder why they haven't. Why indeed, Sleed? Why indeed? Perhaps they see little value in it, especially given the fierce reputation of the Xyla warriors who would fight tooth and nail to oppose them. These lands were not made for men. The soil is thin and the weather unforgiving. The Xyla found ways to survive, it is true, but they are made of sterner stuff than most Imperials, conscript or citizen. Thanks for taking the time to explain. It sounds like I've got a lot to learn. Later, I mean. We're meant to be looking for Hien. People from many tribes gather in Reunion to trade goods and information. I should be surprised if we cannot learn something of value here. Let us make our inquiries separately, Rugo. Why don't you speak with some of the merchants here? Yeah. Chamwi. Booze. Hold on, phone call. That was a way longer phone call than I thought it would be. Intense phone call, yeah. Well, it was my mom. For some reason, my phone, even though it was her number, didn't say it was my mom. But it was a parent conversation where, you know, she asks about 5 different things and it leads into other things, and it's like, well, can you do this? And we have to plan this, and yeah. My brother's birthday's this weekend, so we have to plan some stuff. Apparently I'm gonna help my dad find Japanese snacks at the Asian market tomorrow. Booze, fresh booze, your choice of lamb or zo. Guaranteed to satisfy. How many will you have, sir? I should have run an ad during that phone call. That took forever. A doman? Unless another Das car is keeping him in him or her yurt. He is not here. More fool if he took a doman for a husband. But enough about domans, let us speak of booze instead. You cannot come to that Assam step and not sample this most traditional of delicacies. Yeah, how long was I gone? What fortune you have to come hither at this time. Freshly slaughtered, every cut available on request. Organs too, hearts, livers, brains. Or a brace of blood sausage if you desire only a snack. A doman? Poor meat they make, domans. I jest. I did see a young mole in the company of one some days ago. The cobwebs. That phone call actually took a lot of energy out of me. Alright, one phone call. There goes my whole day. This is the other type of dragon people. The one I am not. Roasted fish with pumpkin, an exotic foreign delicacy cooked to perfection. Beloved without the step. Come. Phone-pilled conversation, Maxer. I need an emote of like the face the guy makes in that comic. You seek domans, then you have come to the wrong place, my friend. Delicious as my foodstuffs are, they find little favor of those from the south. Now, if you, Goro, were looking for, on the other hand, might be able to help you, they flock to my stall. Sentences sometimes are not my specialty. Sometimes the words aren't great. Horse master. That's just a horse. I've brought you a new brush, my beloved. So smooth and silky your mane shall be the envy of every other man. Say again, you were seeking who? Ah, the doman. I know of whom you speak. He comes and goes with a mole girl. Though I cannot describe her, I know only that she is mole because I heard them talking as they passed. With the chat mode in say, use your keyboard to enter any phrase that contains mole to ask the Xyla in the... Interesting. What? What the mole? I am Ura, if you must know. Come from the mountains in the north, if there is nothing else. Huh? I say mole. I have an idea for a pair of very funny visual effects. Okay. You take me for a mole. I am Oranir. Compare me not with the one so weak and lowly. Yes, I am mole. My name is Serena. How may I help you? Founder. Oh, I see, you were looking for Hien. In that case, how urgent this business must be to leave our conversation unfinished. The Kinsei, will you buy it? There's but one bundle left. If not, then... I will, though. I had not thought to pay so high a price. It is a bargain, for which you should be grateful. If you lack the coin, then the fault is your own. And you will leave with nothing. Good day, sir. Please, I must have the Kinsai. The gods themselves requested it. We are bound to their will. Pay me the difference in Whisper Root. I will sell it to the next apothecary that passes through Reunion, and we will each feel fairly treated. But do not tarry. Should another come before you, coin in hand, I will not refuse him. I understand. Thank you for this kindness. I am sorry, but we must speak of Hian later. I cannot leave Reunion without the Kinsai. The X-pilled Wymaxer meme, but just the guys the video takes up. You are creating new levels here. You're working in domains I haven't even considered. I will interrogate you more about this later. You want to help me? Is that it? I do not know what to say. Thank you, Rigo, thank you. The lumbering ones we must fell wandering the plains to the west of Reunion. If we harvest too, we should have enough Whisper Root. Return here when you finish. Good luck. You just want me to kill some stuff. I need to kill that guy. No? That guy. Stay out of range of that guy, though. Oh, I didn't rub their crystal yet, did I? I need to rub their crystal. Hysteria Warrior. Welcome back, Ryugo. Have you brought the Whisper Root? Yeah, it's right here. It's covered in blood. Blessed is he who shows kindness to strangers, for with fortune does he ever ride. Will this quantity suffice? It shall. The Kansei is yours. The gods favor you more than you know, child. Udgan rarely have need of such herbs, and so my stock is limited. Had you come a day earlier or later, I would have none for you. Perhaps the gods guided me here, as they guided grandmother, as they guided this man from the west.
Hey! How goes the search? Any luck?
What fortune to meet a friend of the young master!
Well met, Cyrena. If you have an inkling as to the current whereabouts of Lord Hien, we should be most grateful for your assistance.
Oh, please. It is I who should be grateful.
Hold! What is this? I came first, you second!
Huh? Fucking Junkrat.
Know you to whom you speak? All people of the steppe should. Or have you fought so much that you have forgotten the face of your superiors? Superiors? I spit on your superiority, little prince. Twisted and mad as sand devils your kind are.
Daring do dandy. Are they squaring up?
Those two don't seem to like each other very much.
Well perceived, Lise.
The Oranir and Dothal, the two strongest tribes. The children of Azim are destined to rule, so they declare to all who will listen. Their word is law. For now, grand, flamboyant fighters, but deadly, very deadly. He prances as a horse, as do his brothers after their many recent victories. The Undying ones too are strong, fearless, and vicious. They often reigned in the past. Now they are sorely tested.
Crossing guard chick versus blue male alloy. What? I haven't played the Horizon games. What is Alloy's personality like? Is she very brash? The mediator's here.
Ah, the master of the markets. He is Castilla.
Castilla.
To fight in reunion is forbidden, and to break the peace is to be banished forever. This he says without words, for words are lies to the Castilla. They do not speak.
That's interesting.
Interesting.
And all these different tribes share the same lands, do they? No wonder it's tense.
I shall look for you on the field at the Nardum. Mark my words!
I understand.
As shall I. Mayhap I shall take 11 more Dothal heads to make a dozen with yours. I look forward to the day.
I don't like this guy. I like the blue one. I have no read on the pink one.
The dispute will be settled at the Nardum?
A great battle held on the final day of the Sahan San. During this time, all bonds of hierarchy are broken. All Zayla are equal and free to prepare for the fight. The tribe which triumphs in the Nardum rules until the next Sahan San, which in these lands is now.
Ah, so that is what they call the custom. I presume your tribe will also be taking part?
She's the only one left, isn't she?
Not all seek the Dawn Throne.
Nah.
Some satisfied with their lot. Others, like the Castilla, have reason to remain neutral. Them all are lambs among wolves. Long were we content to remain apart and live quietly, but...
Oh, the mole are a whole tribe. I didn't understand that properly before.
Never mind that. You seek Kien, yes? I know where he may be.
Which of these pants will I maybe wear? Probably none of them. We'll take the Dark Knight ones. The impossible dream. Long ago, my grandmother, having received a vision from the gods, bade me go forth into the southern mountains. It was there I found Hien, near death from many wounds. I brought him to our village, and there we nursed him back to health. Afterwards, he chose to remain, that he might repay us for our kindness. Domans set much store by honor and shame, so at first I did not question it. Excuse me, could I see your map for a moment? Here, he has grown fond of this place. It affords him a view of the markets and the steppe. I would accompany you, but I must return to our village to prepare my grandmother's meal. Thank you again for your assistance. Our long-awaited reunion is at hand. Come, my friends, let's go and greet our Lord and Master. So that cliff, but up there. So go around. Do you have a... No. Just checking to see if it was authoring an Aether Current. Oh, I love the fat chocobo. Yeah. He's right there. Well, that wasn't too hard. Probably means he was watching me the whole time.
The Kami are merciful! My lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
You are come sooner than expected.
As one does.
So, my blade or my head? Which would you have of me?
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight. The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us, blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Naught less than liberty will suffice, then. A pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head. But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them? You giddy, go Setsu, and
Music. This music. What is this? Is Science theme from 6. Hold on.
The scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Oh shit! I don't want to skip it.
They have journeyed to stand with us in the fight
I'll check in a second.
Liberation, to oppose the Empire, as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
say no more, Yugiri. Say no more.
No, this isn't. Is this Science theme or is this Edgar Sabin's theme?
I observed how you helped Cyrilla, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that and for the aid you provided my people, you have my deepest
I should know this.
gratitude.
Cyan is my favorite character in 6. Hi. Probably means this is a good character. Yeah, he looks great.
There is no doubting your strength nor your character. It would be my honor to fight by your side.
I've heard like the gourd, the drinking gourd, is like a thing that's currently trendy in real life with like, I guess hipsters or something, I don't know. I would drink out of a gourd if someone gave me one though.
So, what of Doma? Arise, my friends, and tell me of our home. have made my decision. You, Giddy, I bid you return to Yanxia and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
Oh, only until I have won the contest? I mean to return at the head of a Zayla army.
Oh. Does it work that way?
You mean to participate in the Nardum?
Can a non-Zayla win?
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still.
But they haven't conquered the Zayla yet.
It would be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Nardum and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Zayla I can. Furthermore, by championing them all in the contest, I can at last repay their kindness. Lest you forget they saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
He's really cold on his right side, but he's like sweating on his left side.
Just so, just so.
They didn't like announce her getting a new outfit, it just kind of happened.
Our Lord has spoken, Yugiri.
Yugiri.
But take heart. I shall keep him safe. And should it come to it, bring him back by force.
This is no laughing matter, Gosetsu. But if these are my orders, very well. Once more, I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
Bye-bye.
Looks like it's up to us then. Though it does seem a bit risky. Isn't Hien meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
Or something.
So they say. Though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance.
I also love the like Prince in Exile trope, so they got me again.
For ours is an impossible dream. To set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
One second, I gotta like figure this music thing out real quick. I gotta... let me just like change the window so... Is this it? Yeah, it is. That's it. Why is Firefox shitting the bed? There we go. Yeah, the first comment is people talking about it showing up in 14. Oh, the theme of Doma Castle is also the theme of Mr. Tho. Yeah, yummy narrative tropes. I hate to break things down into tropes, but like... it kinda makes it easier to digest, right? God, I love the music in Final Fantasy VI. Oh my god. This is on the Super Nintendo. I think 14 gets a lot of brownie points from me because it gives a lot of reverence to 6. Ryugo Hishigi, was it? Once again, allow me to thank you for your many deeds in service to Doma. For 25 years did my father rule in name only. My rule, if one deign to call it that, has been naught in comparison. That changes now. We have a purpose and a plan, and after we take to the battlefield together, we'll have victory as well. But you are a practical man, I can tell. disinclined to trust in words when actions speak truer. I can relate. And then he gives me pants. It feels like recognizing video game music in the backgrounds of like streamers just chatting things or like doing other things streams feels like the modern equivalent. It's like the late millennial / Zoomer equivalent of like trying to guess Jeopardy questions early. Like you're just watching someone and they're talking about something entirely different and you're just like, Animal Crossing City Folk, 11 p.m. Donkey Kong Country 3, Swamp Level. So have you heard of the Nadam? The great battle for the supremacy of the steppe. I learned of it during my stay with the mole. To my knowledge, no foreigners have ever participated, much less triumphed, in a Nadam. But lack of precedent notwithstanding, I should think we would have a good standing to bid them march with us to Doma, should we win. Will they even permit us to fight, my lord? We belong to no tribe of the steppe. We are not without options, given what Serena has told me. You see, in accordance with the god's wishes, her people shall participate in the coming Nadam. And when they take the field, I mean to fight alongside them as fellow warriors of the Mole. But we need not discuss this at length here. Come, let us head north to Mole Lo, where Serena and her people have made camp for this season. If you had the time, I'd recommend playing 4 before Endwalker for some nice ones there. It's, Endwalker is very 4 heavy. You know, that would make sense given the Endwalker title screen shows the moon. I've played the first half of 4, but I never beat it. There's a part of Final Fantasy IV that's kind of a filter, and it got both me and Ethan. There's like this section of the game that's a magnetic cave, where you have to like only have wooden armor and weapons equipped, but like by that point in the game, everything you have is metal. So you have to like go and grind and like find new armor for every character, and it was really like, oh, I really don't want to do that. There's so much 14 to play, yeah. I feel pretty confident in saying the average time to beat Final Fantasy XIV is probably like at least Final Fantasy 1 through 10 combined. Isn't that place optional? I don't think so. I feel like I had to continue the game in there. I could be wrong though. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like I had to do that. The ones I beat are 1, 6, and 7 in Mystic Quest, but the ones I've played a significant part of and haven't beat are 2, 4, 8, 9, and 10. So I've played and not beaten more Final Fantasies than I've played and beaten, which is unfortunate. My friends, I give you Molo. The Kutan of the tribe Timolan resides in the largest yurt. We should go and make our introductions. Oh, it's a yurt kind of place. Is that a mammoth? It's a mammoth. It just says mammoth too. It doesn't even have a funny name. Well, if they weren't already extinct, they're about to be. I wonder if I can give my companion more skills now. Skill points 2? No. I cannot. Big yurt on the prairie. Mender. I might need a mender now. How bad's my gear? Oh my god, it's actually really good. Huh. What you selling? It's not as good as what I currently have on. I don't think it looks great either. At last, the traveler comes.
Tamarun Hatun, Sirina, I am returned.
Ah, you found each other.
Ours is the soil, Ian. The Domans, and the Eorzeans too.
You know us?
The gods know you, child. As do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright at your coming.
The mole hearkened to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
Hatun, I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Nardam as a warrior of the Maul. Will you grant me this honor?
To stand with the Maul is fruitless. Hian, do not do this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nardam, but there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
I thank you for your concern, Sirina. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you.
Does that check
Were we
out?
to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
I feel like it's a big leap to assume that you wouldn't be seen as like an outsider interfering in this. Like the other tribes might be resentful of you if you came in and won as an outsider.
'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. Hear me then. As Hatun of the Maul, I invite you all to join with us in the Nardam.
The Nardam.
Will you look after them?
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
You... wait. I would have words.
Why are you sitting in that big ass chair? You don't fit there.
A singular radiance, shimmering, like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance. Stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare. Some are fated to rise in grace and glory. Others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end. Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
She mysterious lady. Thank you all for coming and for offering to fight with us in the Nadam. Though I still fear our chances, Graham, I am grateful for your assistance. To be recognized as warriors of the mole, there is a trial you must overcome. But before we speak of such things, there is another, more pressing matter. Is this staff, like, as strong as the one I have now? Durium staff? Yeah, they're very similar. They have slightly different bonuses, though. Yeah, whatever. It's not gonna make a difference. I think I'm stopping here for the day. I'm already kind of wiped. I just wanted to get back into the swing of it after not streaming for a little while. Yeah, I'm done for now. So, thanks everyone. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you later. Oh, I should raid Finn. Even though it's only 4 people, I should still do that.